Hi, my name is Callie Turner and I am your Kingman County Extension Agent in Agriculture and Natural Resources. Today we're going to be covering our Garden Tip Tuesday and going through our Kansas Garden Guide one step at a time. Today we're going to cover potatoes. Here at K-State Research and Extension, you can get a Kansas Garden Guide for a free download. It covers all crops that you can plant in your garden, from planting to taking care of them during the season to when to harvest and how to store them afterwards. Potatoes. You'll need some paper bags or newspaper, your seed potatoes, a sharp knife, scissors, and a cutting board. Seed potatoes can actually have two different growing seasons in Kansas. They can be spring or fall. And spring potatoes can be planted in March. A good day to plant them is St. Patrick's Day. And typically, once temperatures reach above 50 to 60 degrees, which is in April in Kansas, your potatoes will be free from frost. And so we'll take a seed potato and cut it up, and I'll show you how to do that. But a typical seed potato, a decent sized potato, can be cut anywhere into 4 to 6 different seeds. And we'll just make sure there's an eye on each seed, and then you'll be good to go. We're gonna go over how to prep your potato from this into the garden today. So you want to cut this potato into 1.5 to 2 ounce chunks, and each chunk you want to have an eye. The larger the eye, the better off you are. So we'll go ahead and cut this one. A typical potato can be cut into 4 to 6 different chunks. So here we have a couple different eyes, and you can cut them to make multiple different seeds for your garden. And that's a red potato, and then here is a Yukon potato. Again, making sure there's an eye on each piece. And then once we've cut them up, you're gonna take a brown paper bag and need to dry them. You'll take your scissors and cut that in half to place them on. And you're going to want to place them in the sun, somewhere with high humidity. And what this does will keep them from rotting in the soil. So we're going to lay them out where they can dry for about 2 to 3 days before we put them in the garden. Once you have your seed potatoes dry, it's time to plant them. You can typically plant them in March on St. Patrick's Day. Here in Kingman County, we fall in planting zone 2 and 3. You'll plant them 2 to 3 inches deep with the eyes pointed up, and you'll want to place them about 2 inches deep in the soil. You'll want to leave 36 inches in between rows of potatoes. So that's it for today's gardening tip. Happy gardening.